Hello everyone, Joshua Hill here with Project Griffin and Captain Ludwig, our trusty co-pilot. I just wanted to read a quick tweet today that I sent out, and I wrote it down by hand. It was really a pro and con type list. It was important and non-important. Questions and issues and facts and things that are important about my project versus what gets asked that I don't believe is important because it has nothing to do with why I built the truck. First important point, Project Griffin and Griff, this truck, can use the solar it generates and charge other electric vehicles. It can even charge buildings, it can run your laptops, it can charge my home, power my entire home if the power is ever out, completely off-grid, power an off-grid house, power a building, a hospital, a school. If you had a fleet of these in a city, you could do a lot of things to solve a lot of problems. That's an important point. A non-important point, how far it goes in one day. Goes 100 miles or more, sometimes less. I only drive 40 or 50 miles per day. I'm not trying to win a race here. I'm trying to prove that it is possible to take solar power, use it as fuel for a huge vehicle, and generate all the power on board the vehicle, give away power, and cross the country. That's my point. So the cargo weight, I'm not hauling, well, I am hauling cargo right now. I'll get to that at the end of the trip, what I'm hauling and why. But the cargo weight, it's not that important. I'm not trying to compete with trucks. Again, other truckers and trucks and semi-trailers and RVs, they can't power your home. They can't produce. They don't charge automatically. They don't fill up their tank every day. This vehicle, it does. And that's very important because the vehicle automatically charges. It fills itself up every day. Your vehicle, I'm guessing, doesn't do that. That's an important point. It's 100% sustainable energy for 20, 30 years or more. These solar panels and this vehicle can produce electricity, power for the owner. And a non-important point, the charge time. So I charge all day. The charge time can be reprogrammed, can be done to charge really quickly or really slowly. Honestly, charging slower is better for the batteries, and that's why I charge slowly. So that's not an important point. The fact that it's zero emissions, completely sustainable, that's a very important point of this project. And it's achievable now. That's the most important point. The whole reason I built this project was to show that it's viable, that it's possible to use solar energy to charge electric vehicles today, in 2020. I've even said that if I use better technology, if I had a little bit more money, I can upgrade the solar panels, upgrade the batteries. I can get at least twice as efficient, go twice as far, produce twice as much solar off the same surface area. In the next few years, this technology can do amazing things, can solve problems, can solve emergency power outages, can save us millions and even billions of dollars if there's a power outage, a widespread power outage, like happens in America quite often, more often than any other first world nation, as a matter of fact. And that's the point of this project. It doesn't really matter how far it can go. That's not that important. It can go far enough to go across the country in one season, in one summer, which is huge. There's no other power plant that's across the country on its own energy, not that I know of. Project Griffin will be the first, and that's very important, and that's part of the why, and why Awaken Solar is doing what it's doing, why I'm spending my energy doing this and making this content for you. And I appreciate you tuning in. Look forward to sharing more content and more adventures from the road. Captain Ludwig went back to park in the shade, and I'm going to do the same. Have a great day.